There go. Feng Shui Angels working with us for a great internet connection, please. Hi everybody, it's Patricia here, and I'm so grateful to have Valerie on, who did Feng Shui Mastery the last round, and we just tried to do a live, but it didn't really work out. So I'm excited to chat to her here. Hopefully, we'll be able to hear more about what her journey was. Valerie, tell us more about where you are and what was your intention for doing the Feng Shui Mastery.
Well, I'm here in Mayo, and my intention for doing the Feng Shui really was for my health. I need a hip replacement, and I was morbidly obese at the time of seeking. I'm gone into the obese now, and soon I'll be overweight, and then I'll be normal. But that was my intention, because I just felt that if I could get my health in order, get my new hip done, I needed to be a certain way to be accepted for this. And if I could get my hip done, then I felt that everything else would fall into place.
Yeah.
And actually, since starting the Feng Shui, the opposite has happened. Everything else in my life has taken off, and the new hip and the surgery and the disability don't matter anymore.
Amazing.
They're not. They will just happen when they're ready to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just falling into place by itself.
Yeah.
You know, and I haven't even put all the remedies in. I've only put some in, because the reason I've only put some in is because there's part of me that's afraid if I put them all in now, it's going to take off so much that I'm not going to be able to cope with it. And even today, I was writing writing on it. I also want my phone to ring. With 5 new, I don't think I said clients, but with 5 new prospects or something, or connections every week. And as I was writing it, the phone started freaking ringing, and I was like, Jesus, will you hang on? Let me just finish writing it first. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with this? It's just crazy. And I don't know if it's that I'm super sensitive to it, because of the way it's just taking off. And it's not even just the business and my health. It's everything else. Everything that I wanted it to do, it's done the opposite, but shown me what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wanted, my home to tidy itself, to get tidier, and I wanted to be more organized. And I thought my husband was going to say, right, Valerie, Feng Shui, honey, it's time for you to go back to rehab. Do you know?
Yeah.
I honestly thought that's what he was going to say, but he didn't, and he was totally on board. Now, I think he was on board for different reasons, because what I heard was life in order, money coming in, business taking off, health better. What he heard was clean house, clean house, clean house. Do you know? So it doesn't matter really what the reasons were for both of us.
Yeah.
We both had valid reasons, and I'm going to comes around again. I'm just going to have to brace myself, because I know it's going to be like a hurricane coming through the door, but I'm ready for it now. I'm ready, and I'm like, okay, whatever you throw at me, I'm ready. But it's not thrown anything bad. It's everything has been positive. Some of it's been challenging, but positive. And for anybody that's about to start the course, if you're in doubt, don't doubt it. Don't question it. Just do it. At your knickers, because I tell you what, it is a ride.
Yeah.
And there's going to be laughter. There's going to be tears, because you have to let go. There's going to be arguments in the house, because the energy shifts. But it's all good it's all good positive stuff, and you can always jump back in the group and say, oh my god, my husband's an asshole, what is everybody else doing with their husbands, because we're all in this together, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And that's the beauty of feng shui, where and the group. And I think what I really love about the group is the whole privacy of the group, and the just the pure connection of women sharing each other's pages,
Yeah.
of sharing each other's experiences, and and going through this emotional roller coaster, because I think that's what the feng shui course has done for me. It's pulled out all them things that were inside me, knocking to get out and saying, oh, come on, Valerie, we want to play. But I've always said to myself, well, Valerie, you can't, because, you're disabled, you're obese, you're not that well educated. Yeah, you have some courses behind you, but, you're not as good as others. And what the feng shui course has done for me, and you, Patricia, and the women in the group have done for me, is said, oh my God, you are so beautiful, you're so talented, you have so much to give, we want to hear more. And it's just gave me that confidence. And of course, organizing my house and doing all these crazy fun things, metal
Yeah.
and moving metal and water. And like I said, I haven't put them all in yet, because I really hold back, because once you open them floodgates, by God, you better have a paddle and a life jacket, because it really does work. And that's a promise from me. It does work. And that's it. It's, there's no other question around it. It's,
Yeah.
it's like saying, oh, gravity doesn't work. I tell you, if you climb off, if you step off the roof, you're going to hit the ground, whether you're a good person or a bad person. Feng Shui
Oh,
works.
oh
Simple
my
as. Just
God.
do it. That's my advice to anybody. And if you're worried about the money, there's payment plans that you provided. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the only way I could afford it as well, Patricia, was a payment plan. But it's the best money I've ever spent in my life. And if it was 3 or 4 times that amount, I wouldn't have cared. I would have found it. I would have made sure that was one of my priorities, because I knew, I sensed it in my heart and in my gut. I knew. And when my money comes in on a Thursday, because like we get some pharmacists and things like that to help us along,
Yeah.
and the course was going to close on the Friday, and I set my alarm clock for 1 a.m. Friday morning, or Thursday morning, because I knew that the money had been gone into our account. And I was in bed on my phone making sure that I got into that course. And it was the best thing I've ever done with my life.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm babbling,
and I'm gonna
but
cry. Oh my God. Like,
but yeah, well, just one more thing, and I think and I'm definitely speaking from my heart, and I think I speak for everybody else in the group and all the other participants that don't even know you yet, that are going to be working with you. And I think I speak for them all when I say, Patricia, thank you so much for giving of your time to make ours so much better and worthy of living, and making us feel so good about ourselves. Because when you're looking for a feng shui course, you're feeling pretty down and not great about yourself. That's not for all, but for most of us, we're scared, we're afraid, we're reaching for support and help. And you, over your whittling and sitting in your little room doing your yoga and things like that, you never knew us, we never knew you, but you were always destined to do that and always destined to help us. And I just want to say thank you so much for following that calling, or whatever it was that came to you, because you've made such a difference in my life. And I know for other people, and if they just trust in themselves, get onto the course, hold on tight, and just do what they can, it's going to change their lives.
Oh my God,
I'll
Valerie, thank
shut
you
up
so much.
now.
Valerie, I think I'm gonna like burst out crying now in a second. I'm like all tears in my eyes. I'm so grateful for you showing up and doing the work, and for all the women that do step in and do the work, because it is scary as hell investing, and it's scary because it's feng shui is not like the normal thing that we do, and it's not something that's normal to our culture, and it's like far out there, but it works. And I'm so glad that you share the same passion as me for it now, and all the other people in the group there. It's just been such an amazing journey, and I'm excited to start this journey again with more people. And the nice thing is, it's like it doesn't end, you know, like we still have the group and everyone's still there. And you know, even if people don't get all the remedies in this round, it's going to go another round, so then you get to join it again and do it again. And yeah, so thank you so much, Valerie, for coming on and sharing your journey.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to hear what
it's
does
my
happen
pleasure.
as you do some more and you put more of that remedies in to balance it all out. And
No, God help.
amazing, amazing. Valerie, I would love for you to share what your
Yeah,
business is
because
and what you've been doing, because I know you've been doing great work in the world as well. And just take this opportunity to tell people what it is you do, because you never know, there could be someone that's listening going, actually, I need the feng shui, but I need Valerie too.
okay. Yeah, well, I work with ladies and families who have alcohol use, and I come at it from a dual diagnosis angle. That means that I help them manage their drinking better, even if they're chronic drinkers, because very often, if you tell a person, no, you can't drink anymore, you've lost them. So it's about helping manage them through their mental health, and a little bit like feng shui. Once you get the center remedy, you know, the actual health falls into place. But you have to put other things into place
Mhm.
for it all to connect. So that's what I do. I help ladies either online or face to face. And I've just done another documentary. I did do a documentary on Kofi years ago, and a few weeks ago, we had a documentary crew here in the house for the weekend. So that went down like a ton of bricks with my family. But and it was just really talking about her story, what happened to us, because at one stage, I was drinking a litre of vodka a day, and I ballooned up to 25 stone. And you know, my whole life was just in a shit bag. And I managed to pull myself out by using mental health ways. I stepped out of the addiction services and into mental health. But uh, that's really what I do. And the documentary is actually going to be out on the 25th of October, which is just a couple of weeks away, on RT2, sometime after 9, because I know there's cursing allowed. And I was cursing like a mad woman, and I'm hoping it's all not going to be on it. But I think I'm going to be in the next couple of weeks doing some promos for it.
We'll
For
post them in the group,
RTE, and
Valerie.
I'll be on maybe a breakfast show or something. Yeah, I will. Yeah,
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 post it
I
here
will.
in the
But
group
my
and
service
share
is
when
called
it's going to be.
newchoicesforher.com. So,
Newchoicesforher.com. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
And
I will. I
what
will.
a beautiful,
Yeah,
valuable service. And
yeah,
you know what? I'm
yeah.
so glad that the feng shui is supporting you and attracting the right people, because they need your help and getting you out there and shining you and everything. So that's amazing. Your fame and reputation area is obviously on fire. You're going to be on RTE and TV. I love it. So well
Oh my
done.
God,
Thank
I'm
you
just
so much.
so it's like it's like when I said today I was and the bloody phone starts ringing, and I was hang on, you know. so, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's really weird the way feng shui works. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's magic, and it's just getting people on the right path, and allowing it to make it a bit easier. I think it just makes life easier, to be honest. That's kind of one of the things. Thank you so much, Valerie. Thank you for sharing your story. Newchoicesforher.ie. I think that's the link. If
It's
and
my
we'll post it.
pleasure.
Thank you
Dot
so
com.
much.
Dot com.
.com,
Yeah.
sorry, newpleasuresforher.com.
Yeah.
Newchoicesforher.com. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Best of luck. Share the link for the TV show for
Oh,
us all so we can
new
watch it.
pleasure.
I would
New
love to.
pleasures
Your pleasures to come. I love it.
would be good. New
Yeah,
pleasures would be good
that would
as
be good too. I
well.
know. I love it. Have that could be
I
a
could
new
sell
program
vibrators.
altogether. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, and may the phone keep calling, phone keep ringing for you
Yeah.
and for your family, and that everything works out. Thanks a million. Have a great day. I love it. Bye, Valerie.
Bye. Bye.